I wanted to make a small forge to heat treat knife blades. I looked at different home forge designs and settled on using soft fire bricks. I got the bricks from a Pottery Supply website. They are called K23 insulating bricks. They come 9 inches by 4.5 inches by 2.5 inches. The bricks were very easy to cut with simple hand tools. I did the cutting outside to avoid having to clean up the dust in my shop. I cut one of the bricks in half. Then I put a 2.5 inch diameter hole through one half. I also drilled a hole for the torch in this half. The other half, I put the 2.5 inch hole about halfway in. I clamped the bricks together with aluminum angle and 1/4-20 threaded rod. I added the springs to allow for expansion and contraction. Now I don't know if the springs are absolutely necessary, but I had them handy. I have about 3.5 inches of depth with this setup, but the modular construction hopefully will allow me to either replace bricks or add bricks to make the forge longer. I installed a magnet on the base. This is to check if my steel has reached its critical temperature before quenching. I went with propane because it was significantly cheaper than MAPP gas. I decided to try to heat treat some files I bought at yard sales. I wanted to verify the files were made out of steel that I can harden. My plan was to heat the files a little past non-magnetic, then quench in canola oil. I put some of my daughter's Play-Doh under the propane tank to stabilize it. I was surprised how quickly my little forge was able to heat the metal. It took about 2.5 minutes to reach critical temperature with this particular file. Here's what the files looked like after quenching. The canola oil left very little residue on the metal. I clamped each file in my vise and hit the quenched end with a hammer. If the metal breaks like glass, then I think it is hardenable steel. Whoops! All 3 files broke cleanly without bending, so I'm going to try to use the metal for knife blades. Thanks for watching.